Alright, take like 15. I don't know. A lot of takes. You might hear the fan in the background. I'm gonna be honest, in this video, I don't care. Not to be rude or anything, but this is kind of like a throwaway explanation how to run the PlayStation emulator that I run, how to install it and everything. Okay, so here's the first thing you're gonna need. You're gonna need the standalone installer for the emulator. You're gonna come to this page. I'm gonna have it linked in the description. It's gonna be the top link. You're gonna come to the right. You're gonna click download. You're gonna let it all download. You're gonna run it. It's gonna go through like language and all that other stuff, okay? You do all that. It's gonna end up asking for the BIOS. You're not going to have the BIOS from this installation. That's gonna be the part where there's this blank little square. It's gonna ask for the BIOS. You come here. You download the BIOS. You're going to need something to unzip it. I use WinZip. I'm going to put a link in the description here that'll get you a free trial if you've never used WinZip before. So you'll use WinZip, you'll unzip these files. My recommendation to you is when you unzip them, okay? Let me think. Where's mine at? No, that's not it. When you unzip them, I can't find my own files. Hold on. You're going to want to put them next to your thing here. You're going to want to put them in the BIOS right here. So you can put the BIOS folder wherever you want. I think the default location is somewhere in Documents, okay? You can decide wherever you want the folder to be. Put it in here. And what I mean by that is come in here. Make a new folder. Okay, it's not going to let me do this because I've already done it. Call it BIOS, press enter, and then when it asks you for where the BIOS is, it'll take you to a screen like this, you know. Come in here and make the BIOS folder and then link it to this folder. That way you have all your stuff in one spot. Alright, it makes it very simple to do everything. And you're going to have all that, and it's going to run, and it's going to tell you it has no ISO. And you're like, what's an ISO? Don't worry about it. I'm going to link you to this. This is where I get all my ISOs as CoolROM. Now be careful, because if I can, I'll try and show this real fast. Because when you come to CoolROM and you try and download it, they're going to give you a downloader for it. Okay, and it's like, okay, well, we just run it, right? You're going to click yes to that to let it make changes, because that's how you install files. You have to let them make changes to your computer. It's going to ask you in step 1 if you want to download the folder or the file for, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses. Click yes to that, and then after that it's going to ask you for a bunch of bloatware. Decline that, okay? And then the other steps are going to be the same thing, but I'm not interested in all that. So just get out of here. I already have my... Yes. I already have all my stuff. But once you install that all the way, it might be zipped. If it is, just unzip it with WinZip. No big deal. You're going to come over to here, and wherever you... or if it'll probably end up in your download folder, to be honest, if it's not zipped. You're gonna come over here. It's gonna be either ISO selector, or I think on your first startup it's going to ask for where the ISO is by itself. Let's just say it doesn't. We'll do browse, and I already know where it is. It's in my PlayStation stuff folder, but let's just say it's not and it's in your downloads or whatever. Just go there, you'll find it. It looks like this. It's a disk image file. You'll click open, and it's gonna tell me that I have a different disk loaded because I was doing Jack 2 just a minute ago. We'll go ahead and open it, and then when we boot up the ISO here in a second, oh, if you're curious how I do the full screen thing, it's just full screen, double click, you're good. The memory cards work on their own and all that. But here in a second we should see the Duels to the Roses thing pop up. And it's twitching out because I had to mess with the settings to get Jack 2 to work, but just run the recommended settings, the starter settings, and Duels to the Roses runs A-OK. I think that's everything. Till next time, guys, take care, and I hope... I did it every time, man. Every time. Till next time, everyone, take care. Goodbye.